when he first arrived. You'd seen what he'd done in Italy, but even so, I think there were doubts. When you look back at it now, it wasn't all plain sailing, but he's turned into a superstar.
The way I feel about him, I haven't felt about a footballer in such a long time.
He seems to constantly reinvent himself.
He is the kind of player that makes you feel like a kid again, I think.
He scores goals that I cannot see coming in the stand.
It's one of these weird Anfield Wrap specials that happen to us in our lives. It's Neil Atkinson, Craig Hahn and Gareth Roberts, but we're with Becky Anderson from CNN, who spent 2 days with Mo Salah. How sound is he?
I have. Listen, I walked into this thinking he's going to be hard going. Nice guy, but you know what? I'm sure he's going to be tough going. He is ambitious, he is competitive, and you know what, guys? He's a really nice bloke. Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome to my home. Welcome to Anfield.
Fantastic. My goodness. Look at this.
Yeah, nice,
Let's talk. What a place, huh? Mohamed Salah first fell in love with football as a 7-year-old in a small village in northern Egypt. At 14, he signed for his first professional club, the Arab Contractors in Cairo. The club was a long way from home and it would take Mohamed 3, 4, even 5 buses to get to training. Did you ever imagine, as a kid, back in Egypt, you'd be playing here at Anfield?
I can't say when I was 7 years old, no, I'm going to play there. No. When I started playing the first team, I said, okay, now I have to play in the top team in Egypt. And I started to improve myself more. And I didn't play for the best team in Egypt, but I went to Basel. Since that time, I said, yes, I'm going to play for the top club. So I take it step by step.
Step by step, he progressed. Mohamed signed for Basel in 2012, helping them reach the semi-finals of the Europa League that year. Salah was noticed and soon London came calling. In 2014, he signed for Chelsea. Italy was his next destination. He played for Fiorentina for a couple of months before moving south to Rome, honing his skills in the Eternal City. Salah's career hit the stratosphere in June 2017 when he signed for Liverpool. The Egyptian king is what they are calling you. How does it feel for the fans here to be chanting your name, Mo?
Great. I feel, this is my first season. I love them and I saw also the love from them. So I'm very, very happy about that.
Does it spur you on?
Yes, it's special, of course.
Salah has reigned supreme in his first season on Merseyside, scoring over 40 goals and providing countless assists. He's the current African Player of the Year and has won the Premier League's Player of the Month 3 times. He is, quite simply, one of the hottest footballing properties on the planet. And how about Jurgen Klopp and the coaching staff here? How much difference have they made to the way that you play and the improvement in your goal scoring?
He's a great coach, also great man. He helped me a lot to improve myself, and I have also confidence to play what I want, and we have a good relation together.
Will you see out your contract?
Yes. It's a first year and everything is working well, so that's what I can say right now. But I'm very happy here and very happy with the fans. Everything is fine, so let's see.
Oh, maybe it's not now. Astonishing from Mohamed Salah.
For me, one of the things I've took from him is just this complete air of someone who's very much in the moment and enjoying their work, but not so desperate it's absolutely eating him up inside. He just seems to be so serene whilst he's dancing past people.
So what was your feeling the first time you walked out onto this pitch?
Oh, crazy. The first time I played here was unbelievable. I feel like I had never played before football. Each game here is very nice. The atmosphere is very nice.
Do you feel the history of this club? Because this isn't just a football club, this is the city, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel different even inside the dressing room, when you walk the tunnel, everywhere. It's a great, look at the stadium, it looks red and everything is perfect.
Do you have a favourite player from Liverpool past?
Yeah, of course. From Liverpool, yeah. I used to play with Gerrard in PlayStation, so this is one I remember all the time because he shot from far and he scored many goals.
So Steven
He
Gerrard was
used to,
on
yeah.
your PlayStation when you were playing the
He
Liverpool
shoots from
team.
everywhere he scores. So.
Does he know that? Does he know that?
No, I didn't say that before, but
He knows it now.
I met him twice, and
Yeah.
he's a great man.
And this is Salah, and Mohamed Salah!
We all look at him and all the photographs are of him. I want to know what he thinks about what he can see from his perspective. And he's got this wonderful look on his face, which I just adore. Oh, there you go. That's what you wanted. This is what you've got. And he seems so at peace with that. And but the other side is just imagine what he can see there, because there must be something in his head going, these are lunatics. You know? These are absolute lunatics.
And that Mo-mania goes way beyond Anfield, as I find out next.
How was the Beatles Museum with him?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm not sure how much he knew about the Beatles.
I'm not interested in music, but it's a history.
There's a new mania going on, and that new mania is about you, Mo. And you know what? Unlike a lot of footballers, he's not into his music particularly. He admitted that. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that you expect about a footballer you don't get with Mo. But yeah, he loved the Beatles Museum. There was a whole bunch of little kids, school kids, and they spent the whole time getting selfies with Mo Salah. Yeah. Well, guys, you excited, huh? Have a good day, guys. You grew up in Egypt.
Yeah.
And you've arrived in Liverpool. You are a massive idol for people here. How does it feel to be such a hero for a city like this, and how do you cope?
Of course, it's a great feeling, you know, to feel the love from day first here. It's a special feeling for me. But you know, it's something makes me work harder and think more positive, and because you know now the people, everyone is looking to you like you have to do something every game. You have to do something different.
Sure.
So that's also more pressure, but it's something huge to be hero for this city. It's something different.
Do you feel like a Liverpudlian? You haven't got the accent yet.
No, the accent is very difficult. Their accent is very difficult. Your accent is fine for me to understand everything about it. Thank you.
Apparently they love you.
Talking to you, not to me.
He's nervous about my driving, I think. I'm driving.
The adulation isn't just confined to Liverpool or back home in Egypt. This year, the Salah brand has gone viral. His daily posts eagerly lapped up by a legion of followers on Twitter and Instagram. A down-to-earth family man with superstar status is of obvious appeal to big brands, making Salah one of the highest-earning Arab athletes of his generation.
It's very difficult to please us as Liverpool fans, but he's just managed just to grasp us, and he has us now. It sounds really cheesy. He's captured all of our hearts. You see that with all the songs. He's, you know, I think I've counted five different songs in one season.
Mo Salah. La la, come on, mate. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. When do you remember the first? Listen, go on, you. Do you remember the first time you heard this?
Yeah, I heard outside the stadium, the first one. Was, every game now they sing it. It's very nice.
But it must be the most amazing feeling to know you're at Anfield with a cop.
You know, the
Singing
players
it.
also sing it in the dressing room.
Do they?
It's very nice song. They sung it during the walking the room.
Seriously? Have they got good voices?
Yeah.
Mo Salah,
Some of
Mo
them, yes.
Salah, Mo Salah. Fantastic. Is there anywhere else in the world that there are fans like there are here who produce songs like this? Because I always think they're like poets.
Honestly, every week they try to create a new song. That's also a good feeling. But this one, after not long time, in the club, but I love to hear it.
So who were your idols growing up? As a kid, who did you admire?
Brazilian Ronaldo, because I was young and I saw him, was wow. And Zidane.
Zidane,
Yes.
Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah. Totti, he's unbelievable.
Seriously.
Wow, his quality
Why?
as a
Tell me
person, he's great, and very quiet and confidence about himself. I learned a lot from him.
Oh, he's done it! How on earth has he managed to squeeze that in? Mohamed Salah has his first hat-trick for Liverpool.
You kiss the ground when you score a goal. Why?
It's not kiss the ground. It's something like praying or thank the God for what I received. But yeah, it's just praying different way.
Have you always done that?
Yeah, I always done that since I was young.
There's so many reasons why he does it. There's one clear reason why he does it, because he's a devout man. He seems to me to be, Becky, to be very aware of his role as a young Arab. He seems very switched on to the nuances of it.
But you know what? He was very reticent to speak about either politics or his faith. I get that. There is a responsibility on all of ours to allow him to be a good footballer.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how.
I don't know how the window goes down. Oh, bless. Has he found an Egyptian in the house?
It's not really Egyptian.
Please.
Come on, quick, please.
Quick, otherwise we're going to get...
احنا عشان اللي شرحها خليها ما دلاش فيديو.
صلاح عاش وشافك يا
حبيبي الله
اخوك
يخليك.
عبد الله من قطر يا غالي.
حبيبي احسن
على
ناس.
خير ومن هلا ان شاء الله.
حبيبي.
Unbelievable. The guy nearly got run over. Is he okay? Yeah, he's okay. Stick that window. We should have got darker glass in this car, shouldn't we? Does that happen a lot?
Yeah. Quite a lot.
Want to take one of me and Mo?
Being the favourite son of your adopted city means making time for the fans, no matter where, no matter when. Even if that means, as it does today, that he's late for dinner.
What?
Sorry. Oh,
And everyone.
oh, bless him. Put the window really quickly, my
Come
love.
on, please. No problem.
Thank you. Oh, the thing is, you look so distinctive. If you shaved your beard and took the hair off a little bit, no. There is only one Mo Salah, and everybody on the streets of Liverpool knows that.
Up next, Salah's big plans for the summer.
It's hard, I think, for us from a Liverpool perspective, because we're so wrapped up in our Liverpool bubble, to understand that the intensity of feeling we've got for him, there's a nation, and maybe even the entire Arab nation, that is absolutely right behind him as a figurehead. That he's quite possibly the most famous Egyptian in the world right now.
People the world over idolise you now, Mo, but particularly those youngsters back in Egypt. And you take that responsibility seriously, right? I know you are hugely enthusiastic about being part of the anti-drug initiative, for example. Tell me about that.
When they asked me to do that, I said yes, of course I do it. I love that. I love to feel like I'm helping the people, and everyone saw me like a role model.
What do you think of my driving?
Until now, it's fine.
Now he says it's fine because we've arrived. How rude.
There.
What's your favourite Egyptian food?
Koshari.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell our
I love
viewers
it.
what that is.
I love it. It's pasta with rice, with sauce, with spicy. It's mixed, but it's complicated. But for me, the best. First thing, I eat it in the car. I have a hoodie in
From
my
the
head.
airport?
From the airport. I told my friend to bring me one. Then I ate it in the car straight away.
So he brings you that to the
Yeah, yeah.
airport. You put your hoodie up because obviously
Yeah.
otherwise you're going to get mobbed, right?
No, but I jump in the car.
Yeah.
Then I start eating in the car with the
Amazing.
hoodie. So
Do you miss home?
yes, I miss home, but I live in Europe for 7 years. But I go there, with the national team. I go there with when I have a break. I go to my village. Yeah, I miss there, but I'm happy because I go like every 2 months or every month there with the national team.
And you stay with family when you go home?
Always, even the family comes to me here. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Talking of home, I've got a message for you from Hamdi Noor tonight. Your first coach.
Yes.
See if that plays.
يا كابتن محمد
Yeah.
انت يا ابني اسعدتني واسعدت مصر كلها وباذن الله تسعد مصر اكتر واكتر وتسعد اهلك وتسعد محبينك العالم كله بيحبك لانك تستاهل كل خير شكرا.
How do you react to that?
I miss him a lot. He's.
Tell me about him.
I have emotions when I see him. He's like my second father. I remember when I was 14, I used to wake up like 6 in the morning every day to train with him alone for the skills, shooting, that stuff. I have to thank him for everything he has done with me, and I can't forget him. And I'm sure when I go to Egypt next time, I will see him.
Like millions of his countrymen, Hamdi was glued to his television when Salah calmly slotted a last-minute penalty against Congo. The goal sent Egypt through to their first World Cup final since 1990, cementing Salah's standing as a national hero and sending the streets of Cairo into rapture.
Tell me about the national team. I mean, clearly you're going to make the squad. I'd be very surprised if you didn't.
We are new players together, most of us same age. We play together in national team under 21 and under 17.
Right. So remind us who's in your group.
Yes, we have Uruguay and Russia and Saudi Arabia.
Right. So the Saudis play the Russians in the first game on the opening night, and then you play Uruguay. So can you qualify?
If you ask me, in my
I'm asking
opinion,
you.
I will not say we can. I say we qualify. We
You
already
will
qualify. Yeah, we will qualify. Of course, you have a difficult group, but we go with the confidence. I'm sure we're gonna qualify.
Mo clearly, loves his country. He's an absolute hero in Egypt. I'm supporting Egypt. I've already decided.
We've got an
I'm
Egyptian
41
flag.
years old and I was thinking about buying the Egypt top, to be honest with you.
This isn't your first Premiership club, of course. You're at Chelsea as well, and then out on loan to Fiorentina and Roma. What happened at Chelsea? Are you disappointed that it didn't work out?
So I feel like I didn't have my chance here, so I must leave. I must leave. It's in my mind. I don't want to be like someone sitting in the bench and waiting to be like number 4 or 5 or play 2 minutes and he's still in the big club. It doesn't work. I went to Fiorentina, then after I went to Rome. I had 2 seasons and a half there in both clubs. I did very good there. And when I had a chance to come back, I say, yeah, it's a time to come back to England.
So you've got Ronaldo and Messi playing in the Spanish League. You've got Mo Salah playing in the English Premier League. Lots of comparisons being made between the three of you now. Many people saying you are number 3, maybe number 2, or even number 1. What are you, Mo? What do you consider yourself?
I consider myself...
Go on, tell me. Nobody's listening, I promise you.
No, for me, I know from the beginning of the season, I said, I have a target in my mind. I keep it also until the end of the season. I will say what is that.
Come on,
But
tell us, what's
end
the
of the
target?
season. But I'm happy about what I did until now, and I want to keep doing that until the last game.
So
yeah,
if I come back and talk to you at the end of the season,
I think we're gonna do another interview end of the season.
you're going to tell me you always knew you were going to be number 1.
I left Mo at a suit fitting ahead of English football's annual Player of the Season bash.
Mo, you've won a lot of awards in your life. How important is this one?
This one?
Yeah.
This is a special one, honestly. This is special.
Did you imagine at the beginning of this season that you'd be getting this award?
Yes. Yes, that's why I'm doing the fitting.
And the winner, Player of the Year 2018, is Mohamed Salah of Liverpool and Egypt.
A fitting finale to what has been an extraordinary year. Mo Salah has become a superstar, carrying the hopes of Egypt, a role model as the world's most famous Arab sporting son, and the Egyptian king of Liverpool. And from what I've seen, he wears all his crowns with ease.
Becky, I told you I would win this.